Division, dividing fractions. So dividing fractions is very similar to multiplying fractions. Okay, you will see your division problem, then almost always write it sideways, simply because seeing a fraction on the top and bottom of another fraction is just weird. Okay, you'll run into it later, but you won't right now. Divided by, let's say, let's go 3 over 4. And again, notice my denominators. I have a 3, I have a 4. They're different. When we're dividing, we do not care. Okay? There are 2 different ways to do division. I'm going to show you the way I like to do it. Then I'm going to show you the other way I've been shown how to do it. Okay? So the way I like to do it is this. You don't divide fractions. Okay? You rewrite it as a multiplication problem. You keep your first fraction exactly the same. So 2 over 3 stays 2 over 3. You put your multiplication dot. Okay? And then when you rewrite the second fraction, you flip it. You get what's called the reciprocal. Or the inverse. Okay? You flip it over. So now I have 4 over 3 instead of 3 over 4. Then you multiply. Straight across. Alright? 4 times 2 is 8. 3 times 3 is 9. This one ended up with common denominators. Doesn't matter, we still multiply. Okay? It just happened out that way because of how I wrote it. So I end up with 8 over 9. This is the first method to do this. Okay? I believe it's the easier of the two. However, I have had students show me this other method as well and say that they think it's easier. So, if this works for you, if you understand this, stop watching. Okay? Ignore the other half. If you're curious, you want to know the other method, maybe the other method is easier for you, pay attention. We'll go over the other method now, okay? We're going to use the same numbers, alright? Because I want to prove that it comes out to the same answer regardless of how you do it. The second method uses what's called cross multiplication. The tricky part about cross multiplication is not the multiplication part. So we would take this one down here, which is at the bottom, and we would cross my sign. You find a different color marker here. Grab the red. Red is always good for stuff like this. And we multiply across. Okay? So 3 times 3 is 9. That's fairly straightforward and simple. What trips most people up on this? Most people want to put the 9 on top, because that's the direction you went. However, your answer goes back on bottom. It's a 9. Okay? And then you do the same thing the other direction. 2 times 4 is 8, and it goes up here. So it's cross multiplication, and you have to cross your answers as well. It works out something like this. Okay? Where there's a number down here. Okay, there's a number down here. There's a number up here. There's a number up here. And there's a number down here. Line these up here. There's a number down here. Okay? You multiply across. You put your answer down here. You multiply across. You put your answer up here. Okay? That's the idea behind cross multiplication. And it confuses some people. For some people, it makes sense. So if this makes sense to you, and you don't have to rewrite your equation, go for it. I always rewrite my equation. It helps me keep my thoughts organized. Okay? So, whichever works for you. The great thing about math is there's frequently more than one path to find the correct answer.